This is going to be a how-to on Xbox One. If you've played the computer version before, so I'll just call this. There's a few things that are different. Xbox. What the hell will do? Survival. I'll set it for normal. Now if you're just trying it out, you can set it for there's creative, survival, normal, peaceful, means there's no bad guys. You can still die if you fall, go underwater too long. Easy, there's a few bad guys, your food lasts longer. Normal, a bit more. Hard, your food goes down faster and there's a lot of bad guys. And when they hit you, they do a lot more damage. I'll set it for normal, but if you're just starting out, set it for easy or peaceful if you want. You can go online here and set it up so your friends can see you. Any friends that have the game. The other options are, if you know what the seed number is, you can type it in to get an exact map that you want. You can look online for certain ones. And then you can change the size of the map. So, classic, that's the regular 1 square. When you're on large, you can go beyond your boundaries. The original on Xbox 360, you couldn't. So when you got to the edge of the map, your guy just kind of stood there. So they always put ocean on the edge. If you were down digging mines underneath, you would just get to a spot where you couldn't dig any further. That doesn't happen here. Then it's got generate structures, bonus chests. You want to have villages, makes life easier. And then super flat. Usually that's good for creative. And then you can turn autosave off. So if you have friends in there that are going to destroy your buildings that you made, usually that's on creative. Then you can have it so it doesn't autosave. So after they destroy everything, you can just kick them, turn it off and back on, and it'll stay how it was. If it autosaves, it'll autosave with whatever happened. And then a bunch of game options. So that's RB, LB, just switch that. It's written at the bottom of the screen. Okay, let's create this world. So this is a survival tutorial. And create new world. I'm just going to say the basics and which buttons to push. With the computer, it's a mouse clicking on spots to make it easier. It's a lot different here. But walking is obviously left joystick is forward, back, strafe, side to side. Right thumbstick is just looking, any direction. So if you look this way and push forward, you're just going to walk in circles. Everything in the game is possible to manipulate, except for bedrock. It's at the very bottom of the ground. And everything you can destroy with your hand. Ground. You can pick up the block. Dirt. Wood. Pick up the block. I'm using RB and LB to scroll along this bar at the bottom. So that's my hand, whatever's in my hand. So right now there's nothing on those. There's wood, there's dirt. So if I LT, left trigger, I can place that dirt. If I left trigger, I can place that wood. Now once it's placed, you have to do the same thing to get it again. On creative, you can do that all in one hit. So usually with wood, if you use another piece of wood, it makes it go a little faster. It seems faster than your hand. You can take all the pieces into this tray. I can't reach up there. If I place this dirt here, I can't jump there because there's trees there. Anything that's in your way. Then I'll get this last piece if I can. Oh, I can't even reach that other one. So that tree won't die because there's still wood in it, so it'll just stay here. If you get that last piece, this will all vanish. You can actually clear spots. So with wood, you can do a lot of stuff. So now if you press X, it brings up your inventory. Or it's basic crafting. So I only have this kind of wood, so I can make spruce planks. So RB, LB is the top. So there's wood, different things to do for wood. There's tools. These are all just basic stuff because you need a crafting table to do the rest. There's some food, some machine stuff, some rail carts, and some signs and books and stuff. And each one, as you see, the window pops up, so now there's more in that section. It's only sticks there. There's more different types of quartz and blocks. In here there's only this, but once you have the crafting table, which is this, and it's written on the it's written on the bottom what each thing is, and then what you're doing. So oak planks. I only have spruce. So now if I click on there and click A, one chunk of spruce will make 4 planks. Or you can just hold down A and it'll use all of it until you're out. So now I've got 32. There's a crafting table which needs 4 planks. It doesn't matter what kind of tree. The picture shows oak, but there's a crafting table. You could make a ton, but you would never need a bunch. So I'll place this on the ground by pressing LB. And now if I press, LT, left trigger. Now if I left trigger on this crafting block, now there's more stuff to build. You can do a lot more in here. So there's RB, LB, all these tabs at the top. So now there's armor, leather, iron, diamond, gold. And then there's tools that are wood, stone, iron, diamond, gold. So as of right now, I'm just going to grab some sticks from these planks and then make a wooden axe, a wooden shovel, and a wooden pickaxe. And it shows you in the window what you need. On the computer you have to click each thing and click it in the corner. But it does that for you if you have all the stuff. So now on my hands at the bottom, I can click on the axe. If I left click, nothing happens, or left trigger. Right trigger uses it. And it says that at the very bottom left. Right trigger to mine. And using the axe is a lot faster. So that tree's completely empty and it'll end up disappearing. And then parts of it fall to the ground like that. There's saplings. and you can plant them. See, it says 3 saplings here on my hands. If I plant these, so I've cut down 1.5 trees. I can plant these, and they'll grow back. If you put bone meal, if you kill a skeleton, you get bones. And if you put bone meal on there a few times, it'll just grow full up. But if you just leave it, it will grow. Yeah, look, most of that tree's going. It used to be on the 360, nothing happened if that piece of wood was still there. Okay, and then, oh yeah, to make a sword, left trigger on the crafting table, right tab over. There's TNT, blow stuff up, fishing rod, bow and arrow. There's a sword. So now if a bad guy comes out, I can chop him. Right trigger. Left trigger does. Oh, left trigger's block, I guess. Left trigger does nothing on most of this stuff. Any blocks, left trigger's place. It says it on the bottom left. The sticks do nothing. And then to get to your inventory, you press Y. There's nothing in here. You can click anything with the A button. If you want to, say I wanted to move this up here, I don't want it in my hand anymore. I press A and then I press A again. If you want to take half of something, press X. That says on the bottom too. So I guess if you look at that stuff on the bottom, it tells you all that kind of stuff. If you want to quickly move stuff from here just up to get it out of here, press the Y button. And it just pops up. This is the map. So right now it's a blank map. There's nothing on it. It's just sitting there. If you left trigger, it activates the map and turns it on. Which some people want to be in the middle of the map area or try and find a good spot before they turn it on. But you press the left trigger. Now the map's on and it gives you bearings at the top. X is north and south. So if I head south, which one's going down here? Oh. Z is. To jump, A button. Yeah, so Z is north and south. You can tell I'm looking down. That little white thing on the screen, on the map, that's me. The little point on it is the way I'm pointing. So I'm pointing south. So X is east and west. So let me go north. So it says 262. So the further north I go, it goes down. So I imagine 0, 0 will be in the middle of the map somewhere. And then if I go east, oh, this is west, my X goes down. So if I took X to 0, it's probably the middle of the map. And then we'll do the same thing. Yeah, so here's X to 0. If I look, yeah, it looks like it's dead middle of the map. Then north, and then if I went up or north to 0, it's probably dead middle of the map. So it's good for using that stuff. The Y is your elevation. So here's a block. If I fall down this block, it'll go to 65. If I dig down to the bedrock, I went down 2. I just got to stone. That's not bedrock. Now it should be 63. So if you dig down all the way to the bottom of the world, it's bedrock. You can't go any further than it. It's usually about 3. I've never gone down to 0. I think you can on creative mode. I usually don't use the map much on creative mode. And then you can also look on your map and write down those numbers. So if you build, say you find something cool, you build something, you build a temporary shelter. Like right now, we're going to die. Or the bad guys are going to come out because it's dark. But you can always just quickly build a shelter. Problem is you need stone. So if I use this pickaxe, I can hear bad guys grunting already. I need stone anyway, so I'll just build this shelter right here. Just dig in as far as I can go. I can hear a skeleton. I have a sword though. Sounds like he fell off the cliff. Use an axe and right trigger to take your crafting table. Just make a little bit of space here. Just using right trigger with a pickaxe. You can do this with your hand, but it would take a long time. The game does let you do a lot of different stuff. So Y, bring up my inventory. Place the crafting table down. Left trigger. Now I got a lot of stone so I can make a furnace. Press B to go out. Place the furnace. Left trigger on the furnace, and now you can burn. So you can burn planks. Take half of the planks, and I can burn this wood to make charcoal. So now I've got light. This was dirt. So if I use this dirt to close this off, there, I got light in here and no bad guys can get me. I don't have a bed, so I can't skip till morning. But now I've got stone. I still have sticks, so I can make a better. So, left trigger on the crafting table. Tab over with RB and LB. I can make a better pickaxe. A stone one, it shows it right there. Stone's cheap and easy to get, and once you have a stone pickaxe, chops through it way faster. So then I can get more stone and make a stone axe. So there's not enough space for anything to spawn in here, even though it's super dark. Because I'm here, I think there's a amount of squares that it is. But now that I have charcoal, if I press Y, it throws it to me. If I press A, it'll click it. So now that I have charcoal and a stick, I can make torches. So left trigger, over here to tools. There's a torch with charcoal and there's a torch with coal. Soon, once you start mining, you get tons and tons of coal. And that's what I usually end up using. Let's see here, I can make 12. With this stone, put these torches here, put the torch in your hand, and then left trigger wherever you aim, wherever you want to put it. It won't go into a square where there is something already. Like so this is here. That's also occupying the same space as this and this, so I can't place it on these blocks. I'm trying to. Left trigger, left trigger. I could go down there because it's going to be in the middle of that space. That gives you light. So like I was saying with the map, so if this was your house now or your temporary place, you can write this down. X35, Y74, Z273 on a notepad or a piece of paper or your phone or whatever. Take a picture of it. And then just write next to it home or temporary home, whatever. So now in the morning, I guess I'll go out now. It should be fine. It is on normal. Go out exploring. Give me a second. Let me write this down. Use my own advice. So X37, Y74, Z273. So I know how to get back here. So I can go in the dark, explore. Threw it out of my hand for some reason. The other thing you can do is put torches. Put a few torches around your house. Nothing can get in through a 1 square. I think there's a small spider that can, or maybe a small zombie. So if you block it like that, nothing will get in there. Not that they can go in and destroy anything. They're just looking for you. So usually, if I want to explore somewhere, I just go up to the highest spot I can see that's close by. So up here you can see there's nice water over there, so there's fish, there's animals. If you have a fishing rod, you can catch fish. The bars at the above your hands, there's hearts, that's your life. And on the right, that's food. So right now, full food, full hands. Once you start doing stuff, the food starts to go down, so you need to eat. So there's the moon. Sun's starting to come up, so now it's daytime. So I'm just trying to see if I see a village or anything. Looks like this is a normal type of woods. Then there's like plains, like over there. Sometimes you get desert, and sometimes you get jungle. Sometimes you get snow. So now you can kill this pig if you wanted. You can kill him with your hands. Everything's manipulative. I think on the 360 when you killed animals, they didn't come back. Like if you cleared all the animals out of your area, then you had to search and search for new ones. Now it's starting to rain, which isn't going to be good for my audio. Usually doesn't rain very long. Some zombies. Now that it's daytime, they should catch on fire and die, but it's cloudy and raining, so they're not going to. More sheep. I'll get some wool and make a bed. Just right trigger with the sword. And then this is sugar cane, which you can make paper, and of course sugar. So I could eat that pig food right now. See, I'm down 1 food bar from running around. I could eat that pig meat right now. Pork chop. So if you hold down A, if you just sit in water, you'll go under. The bubbles show you're running out of air. If this was super deep, you would just be sinking. But if you press A or hold A, you go back to the surface. If you just hit the surface for a millisecond, your bubbles get back to full. All this is with a wood sword and nobody's hit me yet. Now that's on normal. On hard, they do more damage. Here, piggy. If you're anti-violence, you can grow vegetables. but you have to work pretty fast right off the bat. So, if I press Y, here's my stuff. 10 pork chops. I can eat it raw, or I can cook it here on the stove. So if I left trigger, it does 1 health. If I cook it, the charcoal is more efficient. So all I do is put the fuel at the bottom, whatever I want cooked at the top. I'm going to go, I'll let that cook. I'm just going to go chop some more wood, some more, yeah, should have made a stone axe. Remember I planted 3 trees? One's already grown up. Just keep an eye on that zombie. Just need to make more charcoal. I hear him. So he's stuck for some reason because it's a 2 level to get up maybe. I can chop him from here and he can never hit me. I just need 1 more hit on him. See if he gets closer. So wood's always important, especially if you're going to start building houses and or a place to stay. Or fences and pens and stuff like that for animals. Or fences around a garden. You need wood. So I usually clear a tree till it's completely done. And then the pieces will fall, the actual saplings. Then I just throw them in the ground like that. So there's the other one that I planted. Turned into that, so. I cut down 2 trees, made 3. Here's another, oh, that's the one that was there. There's a rabbit. New. There's a mushroom. I'll leave those for now. Mushrooms are good for making mushroom stew if you have them. In a bowl. That's food's done. So if I hit Y, it throws it to me. I can't do anything with it unless it's in my hand. And then I'll make more charcoal out of this. It's only 1 piece, and it'll probably do 4 or 5. I'll just leave it till the light turns off. Now if I eat this cooked pork chop, let me run around till I lose health, till I lose more food. If you push forward twice, quickly, it makes your guy run super fast. I'll just run through these fields. See, now I'm down to 2 food because I'm running that I need. And if you remember, when I eat the raw pork chop, it only filled 1. Now it fills the 2. I think it even does 3. Steak does 4. Like some of them do more than others. It's usually the easier it is to get something. Like watermelon produces a lot of stuff if you can find it. It's a wolf or a dog. It won't attack you. If you get a bone from a skeleton, you can make it your friend by left trigger on the bone. Sometimes it takes 4 bones. So there's a sapling. So I can plant another tree. I have 2 of them. So plant 1 here and 1 here and replace everything that I've taken down. You can also attack certain things in the grass or harvest them, and they can turn into seeds. So if you don't like killing animals, you can go through this stuff. Here, I'll go through this field until I see something. Oh, see? Oh, I already picked it up. just holding down my right trigger. It just takes one hit. See, there's some seeds right there. So if you get a hoe, you can harvest the ground, usually near water. I have another video where I've done a bunch of gardening. And the seeds will turn to wheat, and then you can make bread. Oh, okay, so right trigger in is crouch. It's usually like a snipe thing or a melee thing on a first person. If you're crouched, you can't fall off of an edge. It's impossible. Won't let you. I got knocked off. That zombie finally got out of the water. I don't have my sword. Look, he got caught on fire. He got out of the water and he's died. So as long as I'm at full food, my health goes back up on its own. As you can see, it's going up. If not, eat something and get it to full food and it'll go up. So like I said, if I'm crouched, I can't fall off the edge. So if you're searching a cave and looking over an edge, or you're trying to build something up high without being able to fly in survival, you can crouch, go to the edge of whatever, and then place something to be able to reach it. And you know, because otherwise you could fall and then fall to your death, right? That number in between my hearts and my food is like your level. The level that you're on for like leveling up on skills and stuff. And it goes back to 0 when you die. It doesn't stay as a constant. And that number matters when it comes to crafting. So if you get, or enchanting, I guess. If you get an enchantment table and you want to make a sword that does extra damage, or a pickaxe that doesn't break, or things like that, you the higher that number is, so you wait till you're at a 41, and then you can use it up. But as you use it, it disappears. So say you used something that used 37, then you would have to keep doing stuff to build it back up. And then the left, on the left, just changes the view of yourself. So now you can see yourself running around in third person. If you do it again, you're looking at yourself from the front, which is why you can see most videos have the guy smile and wave at you at the end. Move their sword with the right trigger. And then if you push it again, it's back to normal. That's basically all the basic stuff you need to know. Map. So with that map, you could explore, right? So say you went way down where I did, and you found a cave, or a cavern, or somewhere like that. The caves, caverns, openings in the world give you way more access to coal, iron, easily. I could dig down right there in that little temporary house I have. Like there's a cave right here. And I can find stuff. But this is easier because it's already been totally opened up by nature, or the naturals of the game. I always put my torches on the right, on the way in, so I know how to get back out. So there's coal. There's iron. So if you explore around, find some stuff. I usually try to go as far down as I can. Sometimes it's endless, like this could be. I'm out of torches anyway. It looks like it's going back outside by the light, but not necessarily. So here I came to a weird end. I haven't looked up there. To know where I was, there's my torch. So I usually take coal, make charcoal, can hear a skeleton. Oh, there's my pickaxe. And I make 64 torches usually before I go out exploring. But now you could also go on the map, write down this location, X164, Z291, and then the Y. You should be able to find it without the Y anyway. And then write down on your piece of paper, this is where the cave is. It's close by. Unless you got super good memory and remember where stuff is. But once you start exploring further out, areas start to look very similar. Mountains look similar. On another video I showed where I did survival hard. I built like just a tower beacon sort of thing with torches out of dirt. All in survival, not on creative. Just getting all this iron. You need a stone axe to be able to get iron. If you use the wood, pick. If you used wood, it wouldn't come out. And then you need an iron axe to get diamond, and redstone, and I think gold. See, there's something up here. I don't have any more torches though. That's about everything. So if you have it written on the map that this is where mine 1 is. So then there's also sand. You can collect the sand and make glass. But that's basically everything. Those are the basics of what to do. On survival, the most important thing is to get food, a sword, shelter. You can live out here on normal. On hard, it's a lot harder. The problem is if you don't be doing something where you can't pay attention for long, because if a creeper comes up, a zombie will grunt and he'll hit you one time, so at least you're warned. A creeper will come up and just explode and you're just dead. Try not to kill the horses. Maybe I'll use them later. It seems you get you don't get food out of them. You do get leather, I think. But I don't know. I feel odd killing something for no reason.
They're easy to find.
So there's a creeper up there. There's my place. Normally you might need to use the map. There's a skeleton hitting me. He won't hit me if I'm underwater. Where is he? There he is. Uh-oh. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me because I can't get to him. Yep. Died. That's what you get for running around outside. But that's basically all the gist. You could go back to that spot and find all your stuff.